Hi, I'm Desiree Phillips, and I wanted to talk to you about running my first half marathon. So I decided to run my first half marathon because I'd already run a bunch of other races before that weren't quite the distance, and I wanted to push myself to run the 13.1 miles. I picked a 12-week training program to help prepare me and my body to run the half marathon, and within that training I decided to sign up for a few races. The first race I decided to be in was a 40-mile relay race that consisted of 8 legs, which each leg was 5 miles. As you can see, the first 4 legs ran in one direction, and the second 4 legs would run in an opposite direction. I ran leg 4, which was the last leg before we turned around and ran back. At this point in my training, I was running 7 or 8 miles a day at times, and I thought, oh, 5 miles, I can do that, no problem. And boy, was I wrong. I was not prepared for the hills in this race at all. I had set a time goal for myself that I really wanted to hit, and I was nowhere near it. I was really discouraged. I didn't get near the time that I wanted to, and I was really frustrated when I finished this race. And those hills were really, really a struggle for me. And I know in this picture the hills don't look very big, but I promise you in real life, even the tiny ones were a challenge. But I did end up finishing my leg, and my team went on to finish the race, and I was super happy about that. And my husband was so supportive, and he ran with me even though he hates running, and he had a challenging leg as well, and he did awesome. So I was really grateful to have him there with me. The next race that my husband and I ran together was a 5K, which is 3.1 miles. And I was really happy about this race because I got a personal best for myself, and I ran the 5K in 26 minutes and 42 seconds. I was really excited about that. The next race I decided to run in was a 10K, which is 6.2 miles. And at this point, that was the longest distance I'd ever ran in a race. And I was so nervous and so excited to run this race, but I was so happy with how it turned out. I had set a goal to be under an hour for 6.2 miles, and I came in at about 56 minutes, so I was really happy with my time. And I also was happy with how I was able to pace myself. I didn't start off too fast, and I was able to keep a good pace and still have energy to run hard to cross the finish line. It was also really helpful that I had my family and such a great support system, and I was really happy to have my daughter there and have her see me work hard on something and work towards accomplishing goals. So I was really glad that she could be there and that she was supportive of me. That was the last race I ran before the actual half marathon, so I just continued training, and then race day came and I did really well. I was really happy with my performance. There were hills in this race, and I was able to handle them so much better than I handled the ones into Bohnenbach. And I feel like because I ran into Bohnenbach and got to know that I was not prepared, I was able to practice running on hills, and I was able to finish my race and feel like I gave everything that I had, and I was really happy and proud of myself. I think the biggest thing I take from the half marathon is pushing myself to limits I didn't know I could reach. I was really proud of myself for working hard and running the program and finishing something that I started. I was proud of myself for the times that I had achieved, and I was really happy to have my family there to support me. And I think one of the biggest things that I took away from it was the self-confidence that I got, that I could be proud of myself and my family was proud of me, and that I can do hard things. That was the biggest thing that I took from it. But I also love the example that I was to my daughter. She now loves running in races. She runs in every race that she can, and she enjoys them. And I think seeing me start a goal and leave early every morning to practice and to run and to push myself and to hurt, but still get out there and do it, was really good for her to see that you can do hard things. You just have to work for them. And I'm proud of myself, and I'm happy that I did this for me and my family.